Yeah, like, are you ever scared that maybe, like, yeah, the end? Like, is that something that worries
dude.
you or
I
keep you?
so like it's so weird you say that because I never thought about this until
Right.
like probably the last year, like the last year or so, last 2 years.
Dude. Yes,
And now when I think about it, like it hurts my stomach because like
bro.
all these
Yeah.
things I think and I want to believe, and then I think about like science,
Yeah.
and it's just like tough, dude. Because like my faith tells me this, and
Yeah.
my background tells me like you're gonna see your family again one day, in this different dimension or
Right.
world. But then it's like no
Right.
one really like you're going based
Knows.
off of faith and ideas,
Yeah.
but no one really knows. You know what I mean? And even
Right.
scientists don't know what's past the solar system. And when you look at the solar system, I mean, you see how small we really we really are. It's like when you start to think about it, dude, it like almost makes you anxious. Like it's weird.
Dude. Yeah. I mean, these last couple of years, bro, and maybe it was the whole COVID thing. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, for me, I don't know. It really started like with, yeah, in the last couple of years when there was like school, when there were shootings all over the place, then
Yeah.
COVID, and then there was like with the violence that's going on now, the political
Yeah,
stuff.
dude.
It's like
Yeah.
it makes you think, like, and then you hear on the news, like, you know there was a shooting at this store, at this grocery store, and 12 people were killed, and one of them was like 16 and the other one was like 30, and it's like, holy cow,
Right.
like, it
Right.
really makes you think. And then, like you said, I mean, it's crazy to say that because you're the first person that I've talked to that's been like, yeah, I do. That is someone that gives me kind of anxiety, because a lot of times, from people that I talk to, they say, no, man, it's like it's gonna happen anyway. So what, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it does though, like, because that
Dude,
means
yeah.
that every single decision that you make is life changing. Like, you need to make
Right.
the right decision. You can't take anything
Right.
back. These are moments that we will never get back. Are you spending your life to the fullest? Like, because you will not get another chance. That means that this is it. At the end of this, the lights will go out and you're done. Like, that's it.
Yeah,
There's no coming back. There's no, man, I wish I could have done that better, or man, I wish I could have done that better, or okay, well, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna get to go and have that favorite slice of pizza that I had, or this and that. Like, there's none of that. There's no decisions.
right.
There's no consequences. There's no love. There's no lost. There's nothing. There's just the lights go out. And I mean, if you even, I mean, this, we're getting dark now, but like, if you think about it, if you, I think this is what really hit me too, was that, you know, the legacy part of it, right? Because if I don't have
Yeah.
kids, my legacy is going to die off. And who's going to remember me? You know?
And yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Like I work with a guy. He's 42, and he's kind of in a he's like in a kind of I want to say he's like in a dark place,
Yeah.
because he's a bigger dude. He's definitely like gained a lot of weight.
Right.
Um, and so he feels like self conscious about it, and then hasn't found a significant other.
Right.
So he's just like he's having this mind, like you said, he's like, dude, what when I go, like that's it, because he's an only child,
Oh, wow.
and so it's like you said, I mean, he's just like he's in one of these like slumps right now where he's just like doesn't know, what the future holds for him, and he's like, dude, I'm already 40 something, like I gotta find now at this point I gotta find a lady who's younger than me in order to have kids, or maybe look into.
Oh,
It's just like it's crazy, man.
yeah. I mean, you think about Alzheimer's too, and like diseases, like there could be a time when your mind just stops working correctly, and you'll
Yeah,
keep saying the same thing, and you won't know that you're repeating yourself. And
dude. Yeah,
dude, that's scary, right? And you're like, your kids are gonna say, like,
right,
Dad, you already said this, and you're gonna be 100% positive that you didn't. You know,
right. Oh man.
scary, bro. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I'm glad that someone else is feeling that, bro. Because
Yeah, dude, it's like weird. Like it's interesting though, because I've never talked to this about my, like I haven't talked to my brother, like, and I haven't talked to this, with my wife or my parents, because it's like I don't want to think like, oh, dude, like mentally something's up,
yeah,
But it's like it's an anxious feeling, like it's.
yeah,
I think it's like I don't know, man. It's I think it's kind of helping. It's helping us to appreciate every day, like minute by minute. Like I
right,
really feel like that's been helping. As much as it's scary, it's also helping me to realize, like, once I get off work, like I need to do this, or I need to spend time with my mom, because I need to just spend time with her, because I don't want to say, something happens and I never got to say bye, or I should have went over that weekend and never did. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I think
yeah,
I should go over there, like, go,
yeah,
or if you
yeah,
think like you driving by, like, man, I should just pop over and see what my dad's up to. Like, I gotta go. It's just,
right,
I think that's helped me. Whereas before, I kind of, it's interesting you say the thing about like being close to family, like me being home, because it's like I almost took it for granted. I was so close. I'm like, oh no, I'll see them in like 2 weeks, right?
mm-hmm.
So I think that now it's like, yeah, it's weird. Something happened within the last, and I don't know, like you said, if it's related to like a thought process from COVID or what, but I used to never think about this stuff. And then sometimes at night, like I just sit there and lay there, like feeling anxious, and like I start to like almost like worry for my wife and my kids, because I'm like, what's gonna
Yeah,
happen when I'm gone?
yeah, yeah.